So I finally got the Flux RAIDER, and I didn't get just one, I got two. This one I waited for 6 months for this. This one 1 week. Big difference. This one I ordered with a 3-inch stock because I was thinking about SBR this. So, and when I saw this in stock, so I thought I better order it now, because when I do SBR this, I don't want to have to wait for this because they might not have it. So when I see this, they have this in stock, so I thought I better get it now. But meanwhile, I'm going to run this as a pistol, so I bought this separate. And you can see that I also strip everything off of this because I plan to paint this. I got color chip for it, so just to make sure I like the colors. It's going to be two-tone, so hopefully it's going to be cool. It'll be sad if I have to paint it. You know, I don't like it, but that take all the guesswork out of it. You see what you're getting, so which is good. But when I was thinking about painting this, I thought, do I really want to paint this, because I do like this in black. So I went online. I bought another one, and so happened they have this in stock when I was looking, and so I just bought it. So now I gonna have one in two-tone, and I'm gonna have one in just black, and it's gonna be great. And I also got thumb rest for both of this. For this one, I also ordered extended magazine release. I only got one of these because I wasn't sure I'm gonna like it. The reason is because when you press this down to release the magazine, I mean the slide back, the same time you're also gonna release the brace. So now I'm thinking, do I really want to release the magazine and not the magazine, the slide, excuse me. When I want to release the slide, do I want to release this as well, if this not already deployed? So I don't know. I'm gonna try this one out first to see if I like it. If I do, I'll put on this one, because it's like, because I maybe just want to release the slide without deploying the brace. So that's something I'm gonna have to test it out to see if I like it. Anyway, for donor gun on this one, it's gonna be a standard 5-inch, and I'll also be running a AC comm on it. So next week when I have time, it's going to the painter. And for this one, the donor gun, so I was going to use this for the donor gun. I bought this used online from a big, well-known online store, should I say. The asking price for this was $9.50. But I figure, you know, besides tax, I'm going to have to pay for the processing fee and shipping, and then the FFL are going to charge me processing fee too. That's going to big chunks and add on top of that, $9.50. So what I did, I offered $8.50. I thought it's kind of low. They might not accept it, but you know what? They accepted that, and that made me wondering, did I pay too much for this? Did I overpay? I don't know. After I paid for everything, it came to just below $1,000. So yeah, I don't know. Did I overpay for this? $1,000, almost $1,000. So I went home. I took everything apart. I looked at it. Boy, the FCU is dirty. They didn't clean it. The barrel is dirty. They didn't clean it. But when I stripping everything off, completely stripped the FCU off, I noticed that the slide release post, the spring, still have the original grease from the factory, and it was clean. The grease is clean. And that made me wondering, I'm thinking this have very low mileage on it, because I couldn't find any scratch or wear and tear on the slide or the grip. Nothing. This thing is like brand new. I mean, after I clean all the carbons off, this thing is like brand new. So, but it's still a used gun for what I pay for $850, not counting the tax and all the processing and shipping fee. $850. Did I get a good deal? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, now that I got this in my hand, then I was gonna put it. Oops, did I scratch it? Nope. I was gonna put it here. I thought it's gonna be really cool, but I'm looking at this thing. You know what? I like to keep this as a pistol. I don't want to put it in here. I like it like this. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this instead. I'm gonna use my Texas Ranger. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna take this slide and I'm gonna put it here. I think it's gonna be really cool because I think this slide is so unique, so cool looking. It deserves a better frame for it, you know. So I think that's gonna look really cool. This one's gonna look really cool on here, and this one will look really cool here. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So, and oh, then the compensator. I don't plan to put a compensator on this one. I'm going to run this. This is from the what's this from? Car Valley Precision. I have this on a couple of my SBR. One of them still running. The other one I replaced it with some other linear compensator just to try it out. Things I like about this is this is detachable. You can stack as many spacer on this thing to make this long as you want or as short as you want. I have tried this on my SBR for about a year and a half with just one. Like this. Yeah, I tried this on my SBR for over a year and a half, about a year. Oh, actually almost 2 years now. It works really well. It takes all the blast forward. You're not going to get any blast going out like all over the place, like big fireball. It's just everything just goes straight forward. So I thought it's going to be pretty neat, like this. Actually, it's going to be something like this, I think. It's going to be interesting. So, gotta find out how's that work for this guy, how's it looks. And so that. Oh, and I'm going to be running Top's charger. It's going to be sitting on top of here like this. Replace the front slide. I'll show it this way. It's going to be like this for both of them. Because the reason I picked this because I don't want to have anything that's sticking out. They have another one that's like sticking out on the side, on this side or this side, left and right. But I'm already running this front rest. I don't want anything else sticking out on the side. I try to keep this as compact as possible. So I think this is gonna work really well for me. Oh, the battery tray. So I have that, I have this and that. And for both guns, I'm going to be running with the silencer barrel. What else? Oh, optic. Originally, I was going to get another one for this. This one's going to go here, or doesn't matter. Because I have two of this on my SBR right now, and I just love it because you don't need batteries for this. It's all solar. It's just awesome. So I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to replace it with this low mount. I forgot who made this, so it's going to be like here. It's gonna be keep the thing low as possible because this thing already sitting pretty high up. I don't want to go up like this because I don't use night vision, so there's no point to. I don't need that high, so I'm gonna bring it down to about here. So this for that. But I also have this one. This one, I was gonna replace the EO tag on my market tin because it's green. I love the green and I love the solar. But now I'm thinking I'm gonna put it here. And so I also got, when I went and got this one, the low mount. I don't know who made this. I forgot who made it. But anyway, I'm gonna drop this thing down too. So instead of set up this high, it's gonna be set lower. I will find out how this one work for this guy, because this guy have really big window. I mean, gonna be really close to my face. So I'm not sure it's gonna work. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna put on my market tin as I originally planned it. If it worked out great, I'm gonna leave this on here on this thing. Now you're gonna keep this one with this guy. So that's my plan right now. All this thing, I'm gonna have to test it out to see if I like it. So it's gonna be fun. And what else accessory? Oh, the flashlight. This one, I love it. It's great. I have this on one of my SBR as well. So I'm gonna put this one here for this one with two-tone, and this one I'm gonna install here. So got all the toys here. I'm gonna send this one going out to the printer next week when I have time. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna put it aside. And this one, I'm gonna install this one. Okay, this is done. I can only operate one side, so it's hard to do it this side. Really cool. So can't wait to take it to the range. And this one, this looking amazing. I'm glad I keep this as a pistol instead of put it here. It's just beautiful. Oh, and I'm running a DPM spring, so the recoil should be really soft on this one. So I got 2 new toys. Can't wait to go to the range. Oh, I want to show here, I changed the button to a smaller size so I don't accidentally engage the light, because with that big button, it's very easy to hit the light when you try to grip onto it. So this worked better. I'm gonna have to delete this one because this side right here is really getting in the way. It just, besides it's hard to engage the safety, this thing you just don't feel good right here, this part. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna have to get that whatever they call the delete parts to put it here. Other than that, so far I'm really liking it. It's very light, very compact. This is going to be my new truck gun and backpack gun. It's great. Okay, so I put 300 rounds today, and I sealed this at 25 yards. Something about this though, I'm not sure I make a good decision putting these things on, because this thing is just so big. Like, if I pushing this thing out like a pistol, no, it's fine. I don't have a problem with the window that being so big. I thought it's great. But once I deploy the brace, I bring it up to my shoulder. This thing is up here like this. And when I try to seal these things, because the window being so big, I had trouble putting the dot in the center of the window. Sometimes it's up here, sometimes it's down here, sometimes it's the side. So yeah, that will take longer for me to seal these things. But yeah, so maybe I should put a pistol optics on instead of using this thing. I mean, I don't know. I like the big window, but just being so close is definitely, I'm not used to this. I guess I can train myself to learn how to use this thing, but I don't know. I do have this one. I do have this one for my other Flux RAIDER being painted right now. Maybe I would put this one on here and see if any different. But right now, that's the only thing that really bothers me is when I bring this thing up to my face like this. It's so close. It's just something I'm not used to. Yeah, no, I half of me like it that I have such a huge window, because when I bring up to my face, all this right here is all just a blur. So I don't see it like this detail, right? Just up here, it's just all blur. And so my situation awareness downrange is excellent. It's perfect. So I like it, a big, huge window with no, I don't really see this. You see a blur of the thin outlines of it. I mean, I like that part. But the part of lining up the green dot, green circle dot in the center of the glass, that takes some getting used to for sure. The other thing, when I was shooting this as a pistol, when I'm pushing it out like this, I find this thing is still very jumpy. It's like doing this at the recoil. I don't know if because it's so much weight in the back, it causes us to do this. It seems like it's doing a lot more of this than my normal pistol. And as a pistol like this, I mean, you do get a recoil, but this one is like a lot. I mean, even with my fingers up here, my thumb like pushing down on this, I'm still doing this. Especially on rapid fire, it's like doing this. So I think maybe I should put an AC comp up here instead of using the linear compensator, because the AC comp make out of steel, so a little extra weight in the front may help to keep this thing from doing this. I don't know. Maybe again, this is a whole new different platform for me, so I'm not used to this. So maybe I just need to put some mileage on this thing to get used to how to handle these things. But I'll tell you what, once you deploy the brace, the movement is it's just so little. It's so little. I mean, you do see a dot jump like going up and down, but it's longer in the window. You know you're gonna hit the target 25 yards. It's no problem. So yeah, it's just, should I replace this with an AC card? Should I replace this with a smaller optic? So I don't know, maybe I would, or maybe I just wait for my second Flux RAIDER to come back from the painter and put those on, because I'm putting an AC comp on my other Flux RAIDER, and I'm putting that one too. So I guess maybe I should do a video again when I get it back from a printer and to compare that with this. So that'll be interesting, I guess. Maybe I just wait for my other fluctuator to come back. Then I can see the difference between with the AC cam and smaller optic compared to with the linear compensator and the big huge mailbox of that. Oh, the other thing I really like is this, the extender slide release. Oh boy, this thing is so convenient. It's like I can just press this down and send this thing home. It's just so convenient. Instead of have to release it from here or from here. But of course, only with the brace extended. But if the brace is not extended, then you do have to use this, to release the slide. I mean, you cannot release the slide without deploying the brace. So that's something, that's just more thing for me to get used to. Oh, cut my finger. Right here, somewhere here. This thing is sharp. I don't know when I cut it, but when I'm shooting all of a sudden, look, I just look at I just somehow saw my finger is like bleeding all over. And I was like, what the hell happened to my finger? And I looked down here, it was a pool of blood stain right here. It's a cover from here to here. So I cut my finger in these things. I think when I did this, when I was charging my slide like this, I think I hit this sharp corner right here, and that's what it cut it. I mean, I didn't even notice it. I was having so much fun playing with these things. Yeah, so maybe I should try a different way to charge this handle instead of doing like this, because I'm just so used to, rack the slide like this. But so I'm doing this, and that's why I cut it. More things to learn, to train myself to get used to something new and a whole new different platform. So far, loving it. I didn't, during the 300 run, I didn't accidentally trigger the light, which is good. I thought I might accidentally hit it because the way I hold it. I said, I wonder if I'm going to accidentally hit the switch here or hit the switch here to trigger the light, but nope, never did happen. So switching to a smaller pedal definitely help. And the way the magazine release, you release both magazines at the same time and charging up here, and then you press this lever. That's something I have to get used to too, because I think I did okay. Not as fast as I would like to. Of course, it takes some practice. Once I did this, I charging up here, and it took me a second to realize, hey, I need to press this button to release the slide. So many things to get used to. It's a whole new different platform. It's like learning to shoot all over again. But you know what? This thing is fun. I only shot 300 rounds today. Like if I have 1,000 rounds, I think I would shoot all 1,000 rounds today. You just blow it all 1,000 rounds, because that's how much fun this thing is. But this thing is getting really hard to touch though. Like after 300 rounds, this thing is hot. So I don't know if I can shoot more than 300 rounds in one day, even if I have 1,000 rounds with me. I think 300 rounds probably the maximum I would shoot. Maybe pushing 400 rounds. No, I think you definitely need to wear gloves, because this thing get hot. I mean, really hot. So, but you don't feel it up here. You don't feel any heat over here at all. But up here, as soon as you put your hands up here, you feel all the heat coming out from the barrels and all this stuff. Boy, this thing can burn your hand. But yeah, this thing is barrels of fun. I'm really happy. I have one now. I have a second one coming up from the painter when he's done. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get a second one with a compensator and a smaller optic compared to this one. See which one's better. If that one I can handle better because of the compensator and a small optic, I'm going to switch this. So far, I'm liking everything except this part right here. This like biting my fingers, because you put your finger here to your trigger, and I feel this thing like pinching my fingers right here. It's just not a good feeling at all. You rub in your hands, your finger right on top of this thing. You rest your finger, you put your finger on the trigger. I have to intentionally making an effort to avoid hitting this because this thing is hurt. So I definitely have to delete this size of the safety lever. I mean, this side is fine, but this side needs to go. I mean, yeah, it's just biting my finger. This is not a good feeling. This is the only negative part I have to say about this Flux RAIDER is this side. I mean, just so yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go order that delete safety lever delete things and take this thing off and put that piece of plastic on this side. Yeah, that's the only negatives I can think of about this Flux RAIDER. Oh, and the other thing, I know they have the cover that cover the whole thing to prevent the gas from coming back. I can tell you that even you cover this part, the gas will still come back to your face because the gas coming back from here. When I was shooting it, it's up close to my face. The gas not only just coming from here, it's coming from here and here from the barrel. It's just, so I'm indoor, so there's no wind to blow it away. So whatever all the gas coming out, it's still some of it is going to coming back to my face. Yeah, there's a lot because it's so close to my face. So that's two negative part about this is that you're so close to it. Even this part is covered up, you still get a whole bunch of gas coming back to your face. Unless you're shooting outdoor and you're shooting downwind, then all the gas is blown away from you. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna be inhaling a lot of gas. So that part is not fun. It's gonna give you cancer. But so yeah, two negative things: this and the gas. Other than that, this is a super fun toy to play with. I'm very happy to have this one, and I'm so looking forward to get my second one from the painter. And yeah, I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5 because I minus a 0.5 because of this. That biting my fingers. Not a good feeling. It's painful. So you have to make an effort not to bend your finger a little bit more so I don't hit this part. Yeah, so I have to make an effort to do this when I pull the triggers, not to hit this part. So that's a really negative part. Never mind the gas, it's just this part that is really need to be pay attention to. It's just this part need to go. This one have to go. I wish they give you the option, come in the package that you have the option to delete this one and put that thing on, but they don't give it that to you. You have to buy this part separate. And all the other thing, I try to use the iron sight. When you're pushing it out like a pistol, it's fine, but you deploy the brace and you're soldering it and you try to look down to the iron sight, boy, it's painful because you really have to push this thing up, way up to your shoulder, and you have to bend your neck really hard to look down to the iron sight. Yeah, so that, I don't know how we're ever going to use that. Yeah, so I might as well just cover this up. So I don't know, but so the iron sight is almost useless. But still, I'm not going to count that as a negative point. I just say this is the only negative part about the Flux RAIDER design. Is they should give you an option left side and right side, and with that piece that allow you to delete either one side of the from manual safety. I mean, this thing is hard. I mean, really stiff. It's not like the AR is that you just flip your fingers like this and you can deploy the manual safety. But no, this thing is like you really have to put an effort into engage and disengage manual safety. That's good and bad, but I think mostly it's bad. So because if I want to deploy this in emergency, yeah, that's definitely slow you down half a second. Half a second. Anyway, I'm just being nitpick. So I don't mind that. It's just something you need to get used to. But I do mind this one have to go. Yep, and this is a good investment. This extension is very good investment. So I might order a second one for my other pistol that, the Flux Raider being painted right now. So if I get it, I send out to the painter again and match the same color, because this is a good investment. So is this. Yeah, you definitely need that. So if you do have this and you want to put a thumb rest here, make sure your compensator doesn't blow the gas out sideways, because your thumb is up here. I've seen compensator, the gas going out sideways. I don't like those kind of compensator. I only like the one that go up to the top, because just not good for your finger. It's almost like putting your finger on the size of your revolver, the cylinder. The gas coming out on the side, and you put your thumb up here like that, you're gonna burn your thumb. So that's why, one more reason for me to like the AC compensator, besides being made out of steel, is heavy, that help keep the front end down. It's also the gas when it go up. So yeah, my second Flux Raider gonna have that, and I'm putting this thing on. I'm not having to worry about my thumbs getting burned. So overall, this is great. This is a good investment. It's a boatloads of fun. I love it, and I need to shoot a lot more of this, and so I can get used to it. I try to shoot as fast as I can, but for the past 4 or 5 weeks, I've been shooting 1911. So that trigger, this thing is like really long travel. It's really long travel compared to a 1911 or 2011. Excuse me. But by itself, it's not bad. But again, because I've been shooting nothing but 2011 the past 4 or 5 weeks. I don't remember how long. Yeah, this trigger is not so great compared to 2011. Anyway, thank you for watching.